There's a lot more to your 2026 Civic Sport Touring than meets the eye. Here are 30 smart features, hidden shortcuts, and everyday tricks you'll wish you knew sooner. By the end of this video, you'll know how to make your car more comfortable, more convenient, and more personal. Everything from tech shortcuts and audio tweaks to safety and comfort features you can actually use every day. Stick around, because some of these are small details that make a big difference in your daily drive. Ever wish your Civic felt a little more yours? The latest Honda Civic Sport Touring gets close with its driver profile system, letting each driver lock in preferred display layout, connected phones and Bluetooth pairings, audio and navigation presets, linked Google account, favorite apps from Google Play. So let's say when my wife has her Android phone connected, logged into her Google account, Spotify running with her playlists, and all her favorite apps arranged just the way she likes them, everything looks familiar to her. But when I switch to my profile, the whole setup changes. My iPhone connects to Apple CarPlay, YouTube Music, Waze, and my other apps appear exactly where I left them, and my Google account logs in automatically. It even reopens the last screen or menu I was on. It's a smooth way to keep your Civic set up just the way you like it, though a few features are still on the wish list. Memory-linked seats and mirrors, climate preferences, vehicle settings, even your instrument cluster layout aren't there yet. Before you start the car, you'll choose your profile right on the main screen. There's no key fob magic to auto-load it. Want to switch later? Just tap your account name in the top right corner, or go to Home, Profile Settings to pick or create a new one. Inside the owner's profile menu, right next to where you rename it, there's a Manage Profiles tab. That's where you control what other profiles can do, like installing or deleting apps, receiving calls or messages, or granting someone admin access. It's especially useful for parents who don't want their teens getting distracted while driving with a connected phone. You can even set a pen lock, so no one else can access the main admin account. Since profiles aren't tied to key fobs, you can create almost as many as you need. You can even rename profiles, which is handy when sharing your Civic with family or friends. A custom avatar or theme color, which it currently picks randomly, would be the cherry on top. Maybe in the next update. Want a cleaner look or something that matches your vibe? The 2026 Civic Sport Touring lets you dial in the instrument panel with just a flick of the right steering wheel roller. Scroll to Gauge Display Settings, Gauge Design, and pick the layout that feels right. Prefer a minimalist look? Or maybe you prefer a little busier screen? It's completely up to you. The right side of the cluster is reserved for key vehicle info, trip data, and various settings, while the left side, and the left-hand roller, lets you take charge of your audio without ever touching the center display. For navigation, Google Maps is built right in. Sign into your Google account and your saved places, home, work, recent stops, show up automatically. Scroll to the navigation page with the right roller, and turn-by-turn directions appear in the cluster as you drive. If you're on another screen, prompts still pop up exactly when you need them.
Then turn right.
Using phone-based nav like Waze or Apple Maps, their directions also show on the cluster. With Google built right in, your 2026 Civic Sport Touring gives you access to the Google Play Store directly on the dash. Just tap the Play Store icon and browse a growing list of car-optimized apps like Spotify, Waze, and Audible. Perfect for your daily commute or long road trips. A quick note, Netflix, HBO, Amazon Prime, and SiriusXM aren't available yet, so if you want satellite radio, you'll still need Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Installing apps is simple. Tap the app you want, hit install, follow the prompts. You'll find it on your home screen. By default, it's on the last page. In the next tip, I'll show you how to move it wherever you want for quicker access. And if you ever need to delete an app or free up some space, go to General Settings, Advanced Settings, Apps, then select and remove whatever you don't need. If you've downloaded a bunch of apps from the Play Store, this is the fastest way to free up storage. The 2026 Civic Sport Touring comes with Honda's largest, most advanced touchscreen, and it's easy to tailor it to your style. Here's how. Tap the All Apps icon to view every app. Want to hide something? Uncheck it. Want to move an app? Press and hold, then drag it wherever you like, even to a new page. Done with an app for now? Slide it to the top to hide it from view. When your setup looks right, tap back or home to lock it in. It's quick, intuitive, and a great way to keep your favorite features front and center. If you haven't tried it yet, give it a shot. Your Civic will instantly feel more personal. One of the sharpest tricks in the latest Civic Sport Touring is its Google built-in system. And it really is that convenient. Control a ton of features completely hands-free. Just say, "Okay Google," tap the mic icon on the screen, or press the talk button on the steering wheel, and you're set. Need directions? "Okay Google, what's the best Mexican restaurant in Williamsburg, Virginia?"
Here's what I found along your route for the best Mexican restaurant in Williamsburg, Virginia.
Checking the forecast? What's going to be the weather tomorrow in the Outer Banks?
Tomorrow in the Outer Banks it'll be sunny, with a high of 81 and a low of 73.
Feeling chilly? Set the temperature to 75 degrees.
Sure, changing the temperature to 75 degrees.
You can even ask Google to turn on your heated seat or play a specific song on your favorite streaming app.
Okay, asking Amazon Music to play Feel.
Pro tip: press and hold the talk button instead, and your phone's assistant takes over. So if you're an iPhone user, that's Siri, just like saying, "Hey Siri" on your phone. Nobody likes stepping into a sauna in July or a freezer in January. That's where Remote Start saves the day. And yes, both the Civic Sport Touring sedan and hatchback have it. Here's how to fire it up with the key fob. Press the lock button once to secure the car. Press and hold the circular arrow button until the parking lights flash. The engine starts, and the system automatically warms or cools the cabin based on outside temps. It'll run for 10 minutes, then shut off. Need more time? Repeat the process for another 10 minutes. When you're ready to drive, step on the brake and press the start button. Until then, the screens stay off and the car won't shift into gear. Try it, and the engine shuts off for safety. Important: every door and the trunk must be fully closed for Remote Start to work. To cancel, press unlock once, then hold the circular arrow until the lights flash. Prefer phone control? Use the Honda Link app. Download it, register for the free 3-month trial, and tap Remote Commands Start. Your Civic will start just like it would with the fob, and you'll see a countdown with remaining runtime and interior temperature. You can even shut it off early. Perfect for those too hot or too cold days. Need a blast of fresh air or want to cool the cabin fast? Press the unlock button once, then press and hold it a second time. The Civic's windows will glide down. Because you're in the Sport Hybrid, the sunroof joins in too. It takes about 10 seconds for everything to fully open, but you can stop anywhere along the way. Just release the button when the windows are where you want them. Don't love the feature, especially with rain in the forecast? It's easy to disable. Open Vehicle Settings, Door Setup, Remote Window Control, then switch it off. Done. Finally, for security reasons, if you start your Honda remotely, the windows stay closed. If you're finding this video helpful so far, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Caught in the rain? Let your Civic handle it for you. Just set the wipers to auto, and the built-in sensors adjust their speed as the rain picks up or slows down. To turn the feature off, simply move the stalk out of auto. And a quick heads up, be sure to switch it off before a car wash, or those brushes might accidentally wake the wipers for a fight. If your key fob battery dies, or even the Civic's battery, you're not stranded. Flip the fob, slide the small release, and pull out the mechanical key. There's a hidden slot under the driver's door handle. Insert, turn, and you're in. Need to start the car with a dead fob battery? Step on the brake, hold the fob up to the start button, and press. The car reads the chip inside, letting you fire it up even without battery power. A simple but life-saving backup. Tired of fumbling for keys? With Smart Entry on your Civic, just grab the driver's door handle to unlock. By default, only the driver's door unlocks. Want all doors to open at once so passengers aren't left waiting? Here's the fix. Go to Vehicle Settings, Keyless Access Setup, Door Unlock Mode, then switch it to All Doors. Now, everyone can hop in as soon as you touch your handle. One less thing to think about. Your Civic makes locking up easy. Pick the method that works for you. Press the lock button on the key fob. Touch the ridge spot on the door handle while the fob is nearby. Press the lock button inside the driver's or passenger's door if you don't have the fob handy. Your Civic will beep 10 times before locking. Just a friendly reminder in case you, or maybe your kid, did it by accident. But if the fob is with you, it locks instantly and stays completely silent. Here's a pro tip. Walk away auto lock. Close all doors with the fob on you, walk away, and the Civic locks itself with a confirmation beep. It's off by default, but you can enable it under Vehicle Settings, Door Setup, Walk Away Auto Lock. A few safety notes. It won't engage if the engine is running, a door is open, or the fob is inside. Perfect for hands-full moments, bags, gear, or kids, giving you one less thing to worry about. Need some extra clearance in a tight spot? Simply push the mirrors in by hand. Unlike the Passport or Pilot, the 2026 Civic Sport Touring doesn't have power folding mirrors, but a quick manual fold can save you from unwanted door dings. Need to top off with a short neck gas can? No problem. Every Civic comes with a special funnel tucked in the trunk alongside the jack and tools. To open the fuel door, unlock the car and press the door. It pops right open. No gas cap to unscrew, just insert the nozzle, or a funnel if you're using the can, and fill up. Quick, clean, and hassle-free. Waiting in your Civic but still want music or a charge? Don't press the brake, just tap the engine start-stop button twice. This puts your Civic in accessory mode. The screens light up, audio plays, and charging ports are active, all without starting the engine. Seatbelt riding too high or too low? Look above your shoulder. Press the button under the adjuster and slide it up or down until it rests comfortably across your shoulder. Front passengers get the same adjustment, so everyone rides safer and more comfortably in your Honda. By default, your Civic locks the doors automatically once you reach about 10 miles per hour. Prefer them to lock as soon as you shift out of park? Go to Vehicle Settings on your touchscreen, then Door Setup, Auto Door Lock, then choose the timing that works best for you. By default, opening the driver's door after stopping unlocks all doors, but you can tailor it to your preference. Go to Vehicle Settings, Door Window Setup, Auto Door Unlock, then pick from options like Unlock All when the driver's door opens, Unlock All when shifted to park, Unlock All when ignition turns off, and Off, which means keep all doors locked until you do it manually. It's an easy way to match the car's behavior to how you like to get in and out. Stuck in traffic? The Civic's brake hold feature, standard on all trims, lets you give your foot a rest. After buckling up, press the brake hold button. When you stop, lift your foot off the brake and the car stays put until you press the gas. Brake lights stay on so drivers behind know you're stationary. Once activated, you don't need to press the button again. When the green hold light shows on the dash, take your foot off the brake. It stays active until you turn it off and even reactivates the next time you start the car. For safety, if the Civic idles for about 10 minutes, the parking brake automatically engages. Using the parking brake is straightforward. Pull up the switch next to the gear shifter to engage it. To release, press the switch down while holding the brake pedal. Works just like a traditional handbrake. Up to engage, down to release. The parking brake can also release automatically. Just buckle your seatbelt, shift into drive or reverse, and press the gas pedal. Beyond having the best Bose system the Civic has ever offered, you can now direct sound exactly where you want it with audio zones. Focus the audio on the driver's side or front seats. perfect for podcasts or navigation prompts while keeping the backseat peaceful. Right in the same System Volumes menu, you can also adjust volumes for navigation prompts, phone calls, and other alerts. Too loud or too quiet? Dial it in just the way you like. Switch between Sport and Econ on the fly using the switch next to the shifter. Sport sharpens throttle response for a more spirited drive, while Econ smooths things out to save fuel, softening throttle response and slightly adjusting the AC. Cruising or stuck in traffic? Econ is your friend. Want a zippier drive? Sport is the way to go. Park near a walkway or porch and need extra light at night? You can adjust how long the headlights stay on after shutting off the engine. By default, they stay on for 15 seconds, but you can set it to 0 seconds for an immediate shutoff when the driver's door closes. To change it, go to Vehicle Settings, Lighting Setup, Headlight Auto Off Timer on the instrument cluster, and pick the timing that works best for you. Driving at night? Auto High Beam keeps things safer by automatically switching between high and low beams based on traffic and lighting. A front-facing camera detects headlights, taillights, and streetlights, giving you better visibility without blinding others. To use it, turn the headlight lever to Auto. The system activates when you're driving 25 miles per hour or faster, the lever is in low beam, it's dark, and no vehicles are detected ahead. Look for the A icon on the dash when it's active. Manual override? Pull the lever towards you for a quick flash, or push it forward to keep the high beams on. This disables auto high beam until you switch back. Recalibrating your Civic's tire pressure is straightforward. Start the car, go to Vehicle Settings on your main display, scroll to TPMS Calibration, and select Calibrate. Heads up, the Civic doesn't display individual tire pressures. If the warning light comes on, you'll need to check each tire manually with a gauge. To see when your next oil change is due, use the right side steering wheel roller to navigate to the maintenance window on the instrument cluster, and you'll see a percentage from 0 to 100%. Higher numbers mean more oil life remaining. When it drops to around 15%, your Civic will automatically alert you that an oil change is coming up. If your mechanic forgot to reset the maintenance minder after an oil change, you can easily do it yourself. Just go to Vehicle Settings on your main display, open Maintenance Info on the second page, and select the item you'd like to reset. To reset Trip A or Trip B, go to the fuel range screen on your dash. Use the steering wheel roller to highlight the trip you want, then press the roller in to reset it. But here's the cool part. You can make it reset automatically. Just open the Trip Computer app on your display, tap Menu, choose Trip A or Trip B, and select when you want it to reset. Every time you refuel, when you turn the ignition off, or keep it on manual reset. Want to give your foot a break on the highway? The Civic comes with both standard and adaptive cruise control, so you can pick what fits the drive. For standard cruise, press the cruise button on the steering wheel. The white icon on the dash shows it's armed. Reach your desired speed and press Set. The icon turns green, and the car holds that speed. Adjust with the toggle. Gently tap up for +1 mile per hour, down for -1 mile per hour. Tip: press and hold the toggle up or down to change your speed in 5 miles per hour increments. But be careful, it doesn't take much to climb higher than you meant to. Cancel by tapping the brake, pressing cancel, or turning off with cruise. Resume your last speed with RES, which stands for reset. For adaptive cruise control, perfect in traffic or on long stretches, press and hold the distance button, the one with bars, until you hear a beep. Tap it again to set your following gap. Each bar equals roughly 1 car length, approximately 40 feet. Press Set, and the Civic automatically adjusts speed to maintain that distance. If the unthinkable happens, there's a glow-in-the-dark emergency release inside the trunk. It's simple. Pull the latch, and the trunk opens from the inside. You'll almost certainly never need it, but it's one of those small, smart safety details you'll be glad exists. Got your own Civic tips? Drop them in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more.